Well, hi there. And doesn't this suck? This is like early April, right? And it's that big storm that was coming across the country that's dropping snow. But as far as we go up here in New England, Agawam to be specific, it's not too bad. We're not getting hammered too bad. Hi, my name's Leon Hubby. I want to welcome you to Just About Anything Garage. I thought I'd take this opportunity, since we had snow going down, to do an introductory video. Most people just call me Hubby, so why don't we go with that? And that's what I'll call myself during our videos, is Hubby. I appreciate you taking a look at this. I just thought I'd let you know about what we are, what we're doing, how many things we're up to, and all that type of stuff as we get ready to launch the channel here. I'm in my shop. It's just a standard 3-bay shop. I'll give you a little view of this, kind of in the center of it. And we do lots of things like boating. Obviously, you can see the boat over there that we're going to go ahead and finish restore. That's a 1966 Correct Craft American skier that we're starting to work on. Motor is here behind it. It was professionally rebuilt. And what we're doing is, let me stand up here. You can see that we're putting stringers in a new floor in this one. And we'll get that back up on the water and it'll be good. We also do automotive, of course. Why else would we be doing this? This is my Corvette, one of my Corvettes. I have two of them. This is called Ghost, and what we're going to do with Ghost here is we're going to actually convert her to a standard manual shift from her automatic. She came originally with a standard 350 and a 400 turbo. We're going to convert her over to a standard shift, put a Muncie T20 that I had from my 73 Corvette in her, get her running and rocking and rolling with a drivetrain, and just drive her around and shake her out and then use her as a test bed. That's the plan for that. We also have several other vehicles hanging around here, which you'll see. We'll give you an idea of what's coming up with those, and you can decide if you want to watch them. Hopefully you will. We'll have some great content for you, I think. The other thing that we do is vintage equipment. I have a, let's walk over to this part of the shop, and it is a, well, they stopped manufacturing them in 1964, so it's a 64 or sooner Coates 990 tire and a wheel machine. So I like to restore vintage equipment as well. So the main things we do is boating, we do cars, just about anything. I've owned just about every brand out there. I'm mostly a Chevy guy. I do like that, and it's mostly muscle and older car. You're probably not going to see a lot of 2000 Sooner in here. You're definitely not going to see Subarus and Datsuns. Maybe a Z car. We'll see about that. But that's pretty much what we do: boats, cars, vintage equipment. Hopefully we'll have some really interesting content for you. We're upgrading the shop. As you can see, we're getting ready to do a lift here, and I am doing some recording on that. So you see that video come out of us staging and getting it set up. I'm not actively videoing as I do it because we want to focus on the safety of getting these columns up. They're about 500 pounds a piece. And what we're going to do is I wanted to put a winch in, as you can see right here, to be able to winch up vehicles into the center bay. And we'll use that winch to go ahead and raise those columns and get them secured to the floor. We meet all the requirements. We're going to be doing real well here. So I just wanted to take a time to introduce myself, be watching for that content. Of course, I like to ask you to do that, like, subscribe, share, and comment stuff. I'm going to call it all that jazz if you don't mind. And so when I say, hey, don't forget to do all that jazz, you know what I'll be doing there. I'm like any other person. I have a bunch of YouTubers that I like. So as I close out this little introductory video of what we're doing here, let me go ahead and tell you about some of the ones that I like to watch. And hopefully, if you're not watching them, you can go over and get some great content from them. In no particular order, but I will start with boats. I do Boatworks Today with Andy. He's really knowledgeable about boats, and we use that. I also do Snake Mountain Boatworks. They're up in Vermont. They're a great little outfit that does mostly revivals of old wood stuff, and I love old stuff. I also have a 1964, I believe, Chris Craft Wood Cavalier, so we're getting ready to restore that one as well. But anyways, we also do the Jamestown channel, which has got a lot of great information. So if you're into boating, you can look at those. For cars, oh, there's just 100,000 of them out there in no particular order. Pole Barn Garage, of course, with Dalton and JD and Jess up there. They do some work. I watch his brother say JCS projects. He's pretty authentic. I like Cody. He does some of that authentic stuff. We do junkyard digs, of course, with Kevin and Mook. A lot of great content that comes off of that. We do DD's Speed Shop with Dan and Danielle, and I like Dan and Danielle a lot. Dan is, I would say, the preeminent, or one of the preeminent experts on Tri-5. So if you have questions on that, that's the channel you want to go to. And he does some great, no matter, he'll say he's a hack, but he does some great structural work when he puts in floors and fenders and stuff like that. His body work, yeah, okay, I'll agree with him. He might hack that a little bit. He doesn't like to do it. And I understand that. It could be a pain sometimes, but when it comes to putting in floors and structural support and stuff, he's excellent, and I use a lot of his techniques in that. I also watch, of course, Vice Grip Garage with Derek, because he's just a consummate person who brings and restores lots of cars. He's got a lot of great stuff. I also like Merlin's Old Time Garage. There isn't a project I think that Merlin can't handle. He's just one of those type of guys who has exceptional skills and just figures things out. So if you want to do some great content there, go ahead and look at that. We also do Mortsky Repair and zip ties and bias plies and all those other type of people out there to get content. So I'm going to encourage you people to look around, find what you want. Hopefully I'll be a channel that'll have a lot of content that you'll really enjoy and have you to look at. We'll talk about the upgrades in the shop, is some of the stuff that we're going to do, and show you how that we're going to do that. We'll talk about the vintage equipment that we're looking for and that we're going to find in here. And of course, we'll talk about the autos. I got a project out there. We've got a C30, 1964 Chevy C30 super long bed pickup that we have a real special project that we're going to do. I think you'll get a kick out of it as we do it. We'll talk about my F600 Ford rollback, which is our primary transport vehicle for projects, and the maintenance that we're going to do on that, and you'll get to see all of that. But anyways, I just wanted to take a quick minute here to introduce myself, the channel, and let you know that we'll be out here doing our things. You guys that I called out in my video, I'm going to ask you to subscribe and to pass this along as part of the community, so I would appreciate it if you do that. Anyways, thanks a lot. I appreciate you looking at the video, and when you find this and you look at it, please do all that jazz. I would appreciate it. All right, I'm going to let you guys go, and we'll have a bunch of content coming out here. We got a bunch going that we got to edit. Hate editing like most people, but we'll get it done and we'll get it out too. Thanks a lot for hanging around, and we'll see you real soon. Okay, and I forgot one. I want to call out Irish Outlaw Garage with Jay and his crew over there doing the things that they do. Jay is really authentic. If you want to get a kick out of some stuff, go watch Jay's channel. I really think that you'd enjoy it. He's the type of guy you can sit down, have a beer with, go wrench on cars with, and just have a grand all time. So I want to make sure that I mention Jay as part of it as well too. Again, thanks a lot. Hope to see you soon.